back on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas. The roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. 24. 97's the mic.
Now a first down throw. Watson. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Check 50.
Back to the air. Watson on second down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jordan Brooks gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Ball carrier.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Texans will take over with a first and 10.
21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Big stop. Let's go. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Twist, twist.
Twist, twist.
49, check 49, check 49.
97.
Running with Kamara.
Watch the run.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
97's the mic, 97's the mic. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get this. 94. 97's the mic.
Here's Watson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Texans nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Kill, kill, kill. Slam, slam.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Set. 19. 9. Switch up, switch up. 9's the mic.
A shotgun snap for Watson. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Watch the screen.
Now it's Watson. This one caught by Ridley. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Calvin Ridley. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Set. 19. Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got 31. I'm coming for you. You mine. Mike 9. Mike 9. Bang L. Bang L. Bang L. Army. 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 Army.
Out of the gun, Watson. And this completes to Henry over the middle. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Check 43. Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score, Colts 7, Texans nothing.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
2nd and 5 now. Watson, that's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6.
Check 24. Check 24. Shift.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
On the carry.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end. 24. Move. We got 4. We got 4. 97's the mic. 97's the mic.
On 2nd and goal, Watson. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Whip. Watch the whip.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. Bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
53's the mic.
From the gun, here's Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 20, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Colts 14, Texans nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, Let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
We got to seal. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the line.
Now a toss, Kamara left side. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
This is set. 18. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 3 down.
From the gun, Watson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
3 down.
Here's Watson. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Reset. 18. 36. Single. Hey, 59.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football. At the 37-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The end result, 21 yards.
18 Cardinal.
Watch the run. You go tight. You got
Check Bobcat. Go. Check 25.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
41.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Taylor, the ball
10 more there and another 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3-and-out.
Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco 80. Check smash, check smash. 18 Rodman.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Let's go!
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
41's the mic.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts add on to their lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. And it is now 21-0.
Is good. Makes the score Colts 21, Texans nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 9.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Sack, Cougar 19.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Caught on the right side by Jones. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
41 Mike. 41.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Made at the 6-yard line.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
Touchdown.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Colts 28, Texans nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
The score,
so we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And a Colts first down.
Cowboy 80. 55.
Watch the run.
70 Rangers.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Zach Cunningham in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
60 Eagle.
On second down, it's Taylor. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Jam him.
Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, the good news, they got the stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game because this one is likely out of reach, but maybe one possession at a time. Try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
All day. Show an A. Switch. SOS. Check 30.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts 5. A big-time play there for the Texans. 59 yards for him on the ground.
Watch the screen. Chef.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
Kill. Turn up. Check hot route.
They'll try to run this one in. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Get wild now. The mic. 97's the mic. Let's go, defense. Get wild now. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go. 97's the mic. 97's the mic. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Throwing, Bridgewater. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
To number 17.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
36.
Riggs.
Kill.
Hurt.
Hey, watch edge.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
The wide receiver.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. 95's Mike. What's 95? Let's put him on.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Team on the bus.
Second and 5. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there, and now it's third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Cougar 19. Go street. 79 Bronco.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Out. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19.
41 Mike, 41 Mike.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. Now they get a 4th quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
All right, T, let's start. All right, T. Watch the edge. Go Delta. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Watch out.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
Brought down.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's bring it.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
The Texans on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. We own them. We own them.
From the gun, Bridgewater. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From the 22. Bridgewater. He'll find Aguara complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 97.
Bridgewater to throw it. He'll find his tight end here, Aguara. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
What we got? Nine's the mic. Nine's the mic. I'm coming. Here we go. 5 down. 5 down. Mike 9. Hey, we got.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
41 Mike. 41 Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
41's the mic. 41.
19 tight.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And now it's second down.
Check Mike. Watching you.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Watch the curls. Check 26, check 26. Check 99, check 99.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Taylor, the Colts ball
Well, partner,
carrier.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Mike 41, Mike 41.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He's coming.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Slam. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Check, check. Check, check.
And they'll try to run the option here. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Brought down.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Tight, tight. Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll try and run. Taylor. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And their lead will swell up to 28. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Go, go, go.
Now a handoff looking right.
It's run, fellas, it's run.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes you'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
Bridgewater's pass.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and this was about as close to a shutout as you could get. I mean, barring a game where you only allow a safety, but this was the next best thing, just the field goal. That's all they gave up.
Yeah, and you know something, they're going to be disappointed because they gave up the field goal. But deep inside, somewhat satisfied as well, because you know how hard it is to keep people from scoring in this league. And the idea that you just gave up 3, yeah, your coaches will get on you. They'll say, we should have had the shutout. But they also will be pretty satisfied with that type of a performance.